Dear friends, welcome to Learning About. In this video, I'm going to solve the numerical puzzle questions from previous Infosys placement papers. So Infosys, as you know, so this is the pattern as far as the system engineering hiring is concerned, and as far as the operations executive is concerned. So except for the pseudocode, of course, the number of questions are similar, but the time limits are different. Okay, but in that pseudocode will not be there. Otherwise, it is like kind of similar only. Okay, so you can find like videos related to reasoning and technical is actually quants and logical. Okay, so in reasoning you have data interpretation, data sufficiency, and logical deduction, that is syllogisms. Okay, and so in this video I'll solve the numerical puzzle previous questions, and as far as and verbal and other is concerned, you can look at our test practice platform wherein you can see the questions, the actual questions using which you can practice. You can take it like a test. Now so as far as numerical puzzle is concerned, like my other videos, I cannot put like how many I mean what are the topics, how many questions, like that is kind of difficult to put here, because it can be asked from any a topic. Okay, so usually what happens is that you have 2 questions in 2 marks. Okay, that's adds up to 4 marks, and then 2 questions in 3 marks, that adds up to 6 marks. So totally you have 10 marks and 4 questions in this section. Okay, so you have 4 questions in this section, totally like 10 marks. So see, sometimes what happens, you can even get questions from profit loss discount. Okay, that is asked in puzzle, but what happens is that instead of a typical profit loss discount question which runs for 1.5 or 2.5 lines, okay, now this question will run for 5 to 6 lines, but still it will be a very simple and direct question. Okay, likewise you can expect even questions from direction based, okay, blood relationship based, okay, number series, and then certain other kind of logical pattern kind of a thing which I am going to show here. Okay, so you can expect basically these numerical puzzles from the typical quantitative aptitude questions or from the questions that I am going to show here. Logical reasoning questions are also possible. Okay, so here so something has been given here. Okay, so you have to find what will come in place of question mark, right? So now when you look at this question, you can easily identify, you can easily find where you want to start. Okay, now you have 3 arrow marks here, right, and you have 90 here, so which means one arrow mark represents 30. Okay, so that's so 30 plus 30 plus 30 is 90, so one arrow mark is 30, right? Now next thing what we can do is you can substitute this 30 here in the third equation. Now what you have here, you have a circle into 30 plus another circle is 93, right? So if you put 3 here, okay, so if circle is 3, then you get 93, that is 3 into 30 is 90 plus 3 is 93. So circle stands for 3, right? Now with this information, we just go here. Now this is 30 and this is, I'm sorry, the circle is 3 and arrow is 30. So what you have is, okay, so this is like 2x. Okay, so this is like 2x. 2x into 3 is equal to 30, because this 30, I'm bringing it 60 minus 30, this becomes 30. So you get 2x is equal to 10. Okay, and so you get x is equal to 5. Okay, right. Now let's come here. Now let's try to substitute this here. Now arrow is 30 and this is 5. Okay, plus 3 into 3. Okay, so 30 by 5 is 6. 6 plus 3 into 3 is 9. So 6 plus 9, 15. So what will come in the place of question mark? 15. Answer option A. See, what as far as the technical ability questions, that is the quantitative aptitude and reasoning ability questions, you can expect almost the same question or similar, exactly ditto, same format, okay, same kind of questions you can expect. But as far as this numerical puzzle is concerned, okay, so they just kind of keep twisting it, okay. So sometimes, like what comes in one particular season, okay, there is one particular hiring, right? So what happens in May, you may not expect the same in September and so on, okay. So that is something I want to say here. And also, see, when I was uploading the verbal questions, also when I was preparing for this quants and reasoning, I could find that these same questions, okay, some of the questions, the same questions with same numbers were asked in other exams like GMAT and GRE, which I also mentioned in my other videos. But here I'm yet to find out, like whether the same questions were asked elsewhere. Okay, so that part also I'm not sure as far as numerical puzzle is concerned. Okay, so this video is just to give you an idea of like how you can expect the questions, right? And this is a very easy one. Okay, so what will come in place of question mark? So 9 and 90, 11 and 132, 8 and 72, you can easily guess the relation. 9 into 10 is 90, 11 into 12 is 132, 8 into 9 is 72. So 10 into the next number 11. Okay, so 9 plus 1 is 10, 11 plus 1 is 12, 8 plus 9 is, 8 plus 1 is 9, 10 plus 1 is 11. So 10 into 11 is 110. Right, the answer is answer option C for question number question. So as I said before, apart from the numbers based question, you also get like direction based question, relationship based question like this, and so on. Okay, so even like I said, questions on profit loss discount and so on in the numerical puzzle. Okay, so here as you know, it will be better if you have people belonging to the same generation. If you have the same horizontal level, just like a hierarchical diagram, it will be more convenient. Okay, so let me look at the first statement. The first statement says B is the daughter of C. So I'll write, okay, so B is the daughter of C. Okay, so C, as of now I do not know the gender, I'll just keep it as it is. F is the son of B. So F is the son of B, right? And so I've taken two statements. A is the mother of D, so it's not connected to whatever given so far. I'll just write this separately. So A is the mother of D. So D's gender we do not know as of now. A is the mother. E is the husband of B, so we can connect it here. E is the husband. B is the wife. Okay, so this statement we have taken. J is the mother of H and I. As of now, we cannot like take this because it is not connected to anywhere. Next one, H is the grandson of A and C. So which means A and C are grandmother and grandfather. So C is the grandfather. Okay, A is the grandmother. A is the grandmother. A's okay. A's child is D. Okay, so D we do not know the gender. Okay. So B and D are siblings as of now, we know this. So we have taken H is the grandson of A and C. Okay, but whether H is the children of okay, so H is the child of D or B. D and B are siblings. Okay, so D or B we don't know, but actually that information is already there. Where it is there, we can connect it from here. Okay. See, J is the mother of H and I. Now let's consider this. So J is the mother of H and I means D you have J is the mother. Okay, that means H is the father. Okay, and J is the mother of H and I. So H and I are siblings, right? And H is the grandson of A and C. So H is, so we know gender of H. Okay, so we do not know the gender of I, and so right, and so the last one is G is the brother of F. So G is the brother of F. Okay, now we know the gender of everyone except I. Okay, and so we have that A and C are the grandparents. Okay, and D and B are siblings. In B and E are married pair. J and D are married pairs, and F and G are siblings. They are brothers, and H and I are siblings. Like but I gender we do not know. Right, and another very important thing here is that as far as the options are given, okay, so when you are given radio button, you can choose only one option. Sometimes you are given a blank space wherein you have to enter, you have to type the text. Okay, in numerals, okay, so like 99 or 100 like that, okay, you have to type. Now here it is given as checkbox, okay, which means there are multiple answers that are possible, okay. Now what is the question here? Identify the statements which are true, okay. So we have to check whether one statement is true or more than one statement is true, okay. So first let's look at this. B is the sister of J? No, B is actually the sister of D, okay. So B is not the sister of J, B is actually the sister-in-law. So first statement is false, okay, it is not true. A is the wife of C. Now that is true. A is the wife of C, so that is true. You can mark this. Now C is the father of G. Now C is not the father. C is the grandfather. Okay, so this is wrong. Now D is the father of I. D is the father of I. That is correct. Okay, J and D are the parents of H and I. Okay, so D is the father of I. Now that is correct. So answer for this question, third question, is the second option and fourth option are correct. So here multiple answer choices you have to mark. So these small differences, okay. And it is also mentioned that, okay, so once you have marked an answer, you cannot go back and correct it, okay. So that is also is mentioned, okay. Now the next question is a very easy one. So as you can see, this is 11 square, this is 22 square, 22 is 11 into 2, this is 33 square, okay, and this is 44 square, and this is 55 square, and next should be 66 square. And from the option, from the unit digit itself, we can guess answer option B is the answer, 4356. From the unit digit itself we can guess. Otherwise, if you want to quickly calculate how 66 square, there is a separate shorts video that I have made on that, okay, YouTube shorts. Link to that is given in the description below. You can make use of it. So answer for this question is answer option B. Now the next question. Now this is a kind of a little tricky question. So as you can kind of guess, probably the first two cells are connected to the third cell, okay. So that much you can guess, but then like after that it is a little tricky as far as this question is concerned. So we'll try this. So the relationship is like if you take it as A, B and C, so what you have here is 2 into 6, that's 12, okay, into 2, right, plus 2 plus 6, okay. Now there is 8 into 2 is 16, 16 plus 8 is I'm sorry, 2 into 6 is 12, 12 into 2 is 24, 24 plus 2 is 24 plus 8 is 32, okay. So if you have to write it in variables, it is like A into B, okay, that is 2AB plus A plus B. Now that is equal to C. Similarly, so here what happens, 2AB is what? 2AB is 14. I'm sorry, 2AB is 24. 2AB is 24 plus A plus B is 7. Okay, so that's 31. Right. The next one, 2 into 5 into 3. Now that should be 30. 30 plus A plus B. Now that's 8. So that's 38. 38. That's answer option C for question number 5. Answer option C for question number 5. Now the sixth question. It's very easy to guess. 5 into 3 is 15. Okay. 6 into 4 is 24. Now 15 plus 24 is 39. Similarly, 2 into 5 is 10. Okay. 4 into 5 is 20. Now 20 plus 10 is 30. Now 5 into 4 is 20. Right. And 6 into 8 is 48. So that must be 68. So answer for this question is answer option C, 68. Now these are like easy to guess. Now the last question, question number 7. See here what happens is that what they have mentioned is, if you take the first row for example, you have 4 cells. If you add up the values in the 4 cells, it should add up to 25. Similarly, next row you have 3 cells. If you add up, you should get 15. 2 cells you have, if you add up, you should get 17. Similarly, column wise also, if you add these 3 columns, if you add, you should get 23. Now the next 3 columns, if you add, you get 24. Next 2 columns, if you add, you get 3, like that. Okay. Now the question is, what should come in this column? Okay. Now that's the question. Now so we know very well where to start. Okay. So it is better to start with a row or column where you have the least number of cells. Okay. So here for example you have 17, so you can write like 8 and 9, or it can even be 9 and 8, both are possible. Okay, likewise here you can have like 1 and 2, or it can be like 2 and 1. Okay, so both are possible. Either it can be 2 and 1 or 1 and 2, both are possible, right? And like you can take another okay, now you have 15, so 8 total is 23. If you take away 8, the remaining is 15. Now this 15 can be like 9 and 6. 9 and 6. Why I'm putting bigger number above means because here it is 25, here it is only 6. So you have 6 and 2, so this must be 7. So 6 plus 7 is 8, 6 plus 7 is 13, 13 plus 2 is 15. So here so if you take this column, 9 plus 7 is 16, 16 plus 8 is 24. Okay, so you have 9 plus 8 is 9 plus 8 is 17, 17 plus 1 is 18. So the remaining, this must be 7. Okay, right. I think this is one of the possibilities. Probably you can probably interchange this 8 and 9 and similarly you can interchange 8 and 9. Okay, but still in any case you'll get answer only 7. Okay, so answer for this question is 7. Let me look at answer choice. Yes, 7 is there in the answer choice. So answer choice A, 7 is the answer for this question. Okay, so I just wanted to give a sample of like the questions that you can expect, right? And see, unlike the other like verbal, I'm sorry, yeah, so verbal or this technical, there is quants or even reasoning. Okay, so you can expect the questions to be getting repeated. Okay, or you can even exact questions with some small changes in terms of numbers or variables. Okay, but here as far as puzzles are concerned, it is more like unique, and also like for the other questions there are some sources like the previous like GRE, GMAT. Okay, so somewhere those questions have been asked, many of those questions. Okay, even including verbal. But here if you see puzzles are kind of like, at least as far as I'm concerned, I'm to figure out like where these questions appeared elsewhere. Okay, so that's another thing that I want to say. Now if you have any questions, like even if you have like your own questions which you want me to answer, I probably can share it through Instagram or some place. Okay, you can directly message. Like so, whenever I find time, I'll just give the answer as quickly as possible. And if you like this video, like click on the like button and share it with your friends. And if you have like any other questions, okay, or some general questions also, like you can put it in the comment section below. Any questions you want me to solve, probably you can share it in Insta. But otherwise, like any doubts and all, you can ask in the comment section here. And if you have not already subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great day.